Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down.
This is gonna be a rather confusing sight if you don't watch this the day it was uploaded. If you don't know what I'm dressed up as, shame on you. If you do know what I'm dressed up as, probably shame on you as well. I don't have a healthy relationship with the game, so I'm assuming you don't either. Ladies and gentlemen, the video you're about to watch today, actually a collection of videos that you're about to watch today, will frustrate you beyond belief. You're gonna see a human being so fucking stupid that it's actually gonna make you mad. And it doesn't help that the thing they're being stupid about involves them flirting with children. So, really good day all around today. Ladies and gentlemen, I was beginning to get worried. For a moment there, based off everything we've been seeing recently, I was starting to think that Twitch streamers were about to overtake TikTokers as the internet's chosen jesters. You know, those people we can always look towards to do stupid, embarrassing shit because they either one, think it's gonna get them views, or two, they just think it actually makes them look good. And you know, over these last few months, Twitch streamers have been on a roll, embarrassing themselves and the platform for monetary gain. However, I think the general population of TikTok took notice of this, and they weren't having it. They had to reclaim their throne. How do you do that? I don't know. Just spitballing here. Maybe become a substitute teacher for the sole purpose of hitting on children and filming yourself doing it and posting it onto TikTok proudly. Yeah, allow me to introduce you to this TikToker named the Handmade CEO, who I think at this point has deleted their account, who clearly peaked in high school and is clearly chasing that high of people you will never speak to after you turn 18, thinking you are cool and popular. Because not only did this individual become a substitute teacher, seemingly to hit on the students, but also went there basically cosplaying as a student, doing fit checks, basically vlogging the entire thing. It's fucking weird. Thankfully, they were fired after their first day of doing this, and I've managed to find the original video that got them fired, and also 2 follow-up TikToks that they made in response. Hard watch does not even really begin to describe it. You'll see. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little brothers. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought?
Alright, so we've already got filming the students the second you walk in so you can get their reaction to your outfit. I think that's a pretty normal thing that all teachers do that might even be state mandated. Also, I find it kind of funny describing being a teacher of any sort as a hustle. I don't think there's a single teacher on planet Earth who's not like a tenured university professor who would describe the money you make from teaching as a hustle. It's more like an underpaid sacrifice for the greater good, but I guess that's not as catchy.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
Sorry for the silence, had to cut out the copyrighted music. I love the obviously filmed in a silent, empty classroom. Look at me, I'm teaching clips. Can you imagine you're a teacher and you get sick and you're thinking, I can probably trust the school district to get a halfway decent sub to take care of my class. And you come back and half your students have been flirted with. Your classroom's been used as a content house and somebody had their feet up on your desk. That's the dream.
Took me a little lunch break.
This video is by every definition of the word pathetic, and we haven't even gotten to the part where she starts to flirt with students yet. This is a grown adult employed by this school as a substitute teacher sitting on top of a fucking lunch table for fit pics. This person wants to be back in high school so fucking bad, it's unbelievable. Like, what are you doing? Why do you need validation from teenagers? This is crazy.
Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man.
Yeah, just go ahead and send this one to the gallows. Holy fucking shit. Damn, shoddy, these kids are trying to take me down? You disgusting worm, that is a child just existing in their school. They're not trying to do anything. They probably don't even notice you. Clearly, you just think that everywhere you go, everybody is looking at you and thinking about you. It's called the spotlight effect. If you paid attention in high school, instead of doing this shit, you might have learned about it. To record what appears to be like a 15 or 16-year-old girl, comment on her appearance, and then post it onto TikTok thinking people are going to be cool with that. How has this person made it this far in life?
And then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough fine head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
First of all, repeatedly pointing out and like mentioning how you feel like you look so young and you look like one of them makes this all just that much weirder. It's clear that you're trying to like blend in with these kids. And then secondly, what do you mean this is a typical day? This is your first day. How would you know? And then obviously you went to high school. Clearly it was the best time of your life. You consider a pep rally day where they're doing like parades through the halls and you get out an hour early to go down to the football field a typical day? Okay, whatever. Anyways, obviously that's the video that got them all the original backlash and got them fired. But after this kind of went viral, they made a couple of videos talking about it and they somehow just made it worse.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context.
Yeah, I don't know how many ways there is to look at the context of you saying damn shoddy when you see a 16-year-old. That one's pretty fucking straightforward, unless you have something else to offer. I think we've all kind of figured that one out.
And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put on to me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like,
okay, well, I mean, I'm sorry that you're stupid, I guess. This really just goes to show how poorly our school systems are handled in this country, that this person could get hired as a substitute. If you have to be told that you can't record students inside of a school, you are dumb. And unfortunately, there's really just no other way to spin that. Also, what do you mean you thought you were doing something good for the youth and calling you a predator is insane? You said damn shoddy to a child, and then you implied that they were trying to get with you by standing in your vicinity. Shut the fuck up.
What I meant by shorty in the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties, they are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that.
Oh, of course, a bulletproof defense. I used common slang and terminology that everybody who watched the video understood clearly, but actually, I was just using that in a way that doesn't mean what you think. It actually means something that nobody has ever used those words to mean. You're sick for even thinking that. What's wrong with you? Shut the fuck up and just admit you shouldn't be around children.
I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. So it was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down, all hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick.
What the fuck do you mean? You had supporters and fans? Nobody in that school knew who you were. Nobody. Because I know for a fucking fact, if you got that on camera, somebody recognizing you, that would have been the first thing that you put in the video. Also, like, what do you mean supporters take people down and that's something that supporters are famous for doing? What are you talking about? What do you even mean? Are you just talking and hoping it sticks?
Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I mean.
What are you talking about? Nobody on planet Earth knows who you are. That's why this video is not going to be titled Handmade CEO Caught Flirting with Students. I'm going to call you a TikTok teacher because nobody knows who you are. What do you mean they see you as somebody famous? There's a reason none of the social media posts that talked about this have called you out by name. It's because nobody would know who the fuck they were talking about. Is this you just trying to excuse your behavior, or do you actually believe this? I don't know which one would be worse.
Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Cormont those 2 days.
Okay, so I'm not trying to be like just mean. I don't like calling names that often on this channel, but this person is just stupid. Genuinely, they're just a stupid individual, and like that is an objective fact here. You said damn shoddy in reference to a child. What the fuck would you categorize that as if not inappropriate? You see this a lot when stupid people are called out for things that they think just simply saying they didn't do something makes it true. Unfortunately for you, that is not how this works.
I'm pretty sure by now y'all know my face. The substitute that got fired over TikTok. Before I do get started, I do once again want to apologize to the young ladies in the video and their parents. The consistent backlash is sick. A lot of people keep on saying, get her from around the kids, keep her from around the kids. Man, I'm actually a great person to have around your kids. You get what I'm saying? Great mentor. Head always been on straight. Never been a loose screw. You get what I'm saying? Do not let the tattoos fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all clearly mischaracterizing me. Young adult, went to college, played ball, active sports. Grades always been A1. Like, what y'all saying don't fit me, baby.
Great person, head on straight, not a single loose screw. Loves children, loves them maybe a little too much. I feel like I'm losing my shit here. Unfortunately, I don't know if you've heard about this update, but you can be a great athlete, a great scholar, and still want to touch kids. Like, saying those things does not discount from the fact that, again, you said damn shoddy about a child. We're not going to forget that one.
It's like y'all think people don't make mistakes. I did not know, because why would I post it if I knew that I couldn't post kids?
Yeah, so believe it or not, Handmade CEO, I know you're like a perfect individual, but people do things that they know are wrong all the time. Daily, even. Can you believe that? People do things every single day that they know they shouldn't be doing. This idea that people throw around once they get caught doing something where it's like, oh, I would never have done that if I knew it was wrong. Can't you tell? Why would I ever post that? It's like, no, you knew it was wrong. You just didn't think people would care. Anyway, she continues to blabber on about a lot of stupid shit. Stupid shit I don't really want to make you listen to. Stuff like how God has gifted her and this is just God telling her that she shouldn't be a substitute. She said she lost her day job over this and she's whining about the consequences of her own actions. Also said she started a GoFundMe, which is fucking insane. You would think such a famous content creator who's known by every child in the world would not need a GoFundMe. They'd just be making so much money it wouldn't matter. Anyways, I hope this person is never allowed to substitute teach again, and I hope they stay off social media for good. Don't really want to have to listen to another one of her TikToks. Well, guys, what are your thoughts? I sincerely hope, like I said, that this person never gets to be a sub again. I have a feeling that they're gonna try to, because clearly they're missing that high school experience that's so beloved. I would say that, like, surely there's a blacklist or something, but then that would be putting a lot of faith into, you know, the general management of schools in this country, and that's never a good idea. I don't think I've ever seen a collection of TikToks that has made me so angry, though. I mean, just the sheer stupidity at display. It's absurd. It's taking a toll on me. Happy Halloween, guys. Hope you guys have an enjoyable holiday. Stay safe out there tonight. And if you have a substitute teacher doing weird shit, report them, okay? Don't let them film you and say damn shoddy. See ya.